Good morning. This is day 2 of me uploading to YouTube again, as I promised. I didn't promise I'd do it every day, but I would be consistent. Anyway, I wanted to share with you something I think is profound, and it came to me during jiu-jitsu, and a lot of things usually do. And this is the idea that if you're somebody who is trying too hard, forcing things too hard, as I have in the past, it may seem like you're making progress when in actual fact, you're just setting yourself up for failure, or that thing is getting further and further away. And here's the example, and here's why I had this epiphany. When I was rolling with my partner the other night, and rolling is just sparring, grappling, wrestling, whatever word you want to use and replace that with, he was passing my guard, which is to say I was on my back. He wanted to get on top of me and get into a pinning position, which is a dominant position in grappling. You probably have seen this. And I could feel in his body that he was very rigid. He was holding on, squeezing. And I have been in far worse situations, so I understand when to be calm and cool and relaxed and just breathe and just ride it out. Because my head was tucked in a self-defense scenario. My head was in a position where he couldn't have hit me, and I was fine. In a grappling scenario, I was in no real danger. But as this opponent was trying to pass my guard, trying to pin me, and they were squeezing, the irony of this in grappling is that the more rigid someone is, the more they create space. Because we think that if we're strong, a person can't escape, but that's not how grappling often works. If you want to really be heavy in grappling, you got to be relaxed and supple and let your muscles and your skin and the fat of your body, such as you have it, just fill in those gaps. And by doing this, you create this pressure because there's no space, they can't escape to it. But this person was rigid, and because they were rigid, I knew that beyond a certain point, I was going to be able to get out and take their back and take them down and take a dominant position. And that's exactly what happened. And so I think life is a lot like that. And I'm guilty of forcing things, wanting things now, wanting to control things. And that's not necessarily how it works. I think sometimes it will get you to your goal, but there are also things that we can't control. And by being cool and relaxed and ready for what may come, I think that is what's going to take us to our goal. So just some food for thought for this morning.